Welcome back to Cumberland Dukes Park here on the campus of Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland, for the College DreamStream Series Fall Invitational. Now game time. So we have full count baseball taking on Scanzano 17U Blue. On the mound for full count baseball is number 77, Trevor Kelly. Standing at 5'11", 170 pounds. He's a pitcher outfielder. I want to give you some logistics once again as to what to expect. We're going to be playing a 4-inning baseball game. However, we kind of say it's on steroids, so to speak. We'll give you the lowdown here. So inning one will have regular baseball. We're playing straight up baseball for 6 outs or the max of 9 batters. So whatever comes first. One pitcher will pitch 3 outs or the maximum of 4 to 5 batters, and the second pitcher the same thing. We'll have 3 double innings and 1 single inning. The third inning will be coach's pick of the first 6 batters. And then the fourth inning will be one of those scenarios we have a walk-off win or earn the save with 3 outs and 5 batters maximum. Why do we do this? Because it infuses competition in showcase setting. It enhances the college coach involvement. It's an opportunity to showcase baseball IQ in a college practice environment. And we're ready for some baseball. You see the radar there on the screen. It's 73 miles an hour for a strike call. We have number 6 for Scanzano Blue. And that's Ryan Riley. See if he fouls that one at the plate. Count now 0-2 to Ryan Riley. As Trevor Kelly sets to the pitch. High for a ball. Now 1-2 to Ryan Riley. That 1-2 pitch is fouled to first base side and out of play. Count remains 1-2 to Riley.
Skywalker.
That 1-2 fastball misses the mark for a ball. It's 2-2. Pitch. Looked like a breaking ball hung up there for a ball, so the count now moves to full to Ryan Riley. On an absolutely glorious day. Perfect fall day for baseball here at Cumberland Dukes Park. That pitch is fouled straight back. Good job by Riley to fight that one off. And a full count pitch. Strike 3, struck him out in the outside corner. Umpire out there behind the pitcher's mound is, maybe I should keep the name quiet right now. There's going to be some questions about his calls. That first pitch to number 27. Which is Graham Adams. Misses the mark for a ball. It's now 2-0. That 2-0 pitch is on the inside corner at 75 miles an hour for a strike call. Count now 2-1 to Graham Adams at Arancocas Valley High School. 5'9", 170. He's a center fielder, left-handed pitcher. Hits that one on the ground to short. Gobbled up there nicely and across the diamond. Pulls him off the bag. He's safe at first. 73-mile-an-hour fastball is out of the zone for a ball. And we are now joined in the booth by celebrity.
Yep, you got it right.
J.D. Diamco.
Happy to be here.
Athletic director of Rowan College of South Jersey. That pitch is over for a strike call. He's going to be my color commentator today. We want to thank him for being the host site for our first DreamStream series. So we're
Absolutely.
Looking forward to the continuing partnership.
Great. Yeah, no, this is – couldn't ask for a better day. Field's playing well, which is important for this type of setting. So this is BFA's home. I'm claiming it now. This is your home field.
Oh, wow.
So,
hey, we're honored.
So there you go.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful park, beautiful setting.
Yep.
That pitch is lifted to center field. Number 26 for full count baseball makes the grab, and I believe that is Angel Diaza for the, I believe, second out of the inning. So we're not playing with a scoreboard here today in this showcase setting.
Just great to be able to host these teams here, uncommitted, student athletes, see our park, see our campus. So we're very fortunate for these kids to be here today.
We're fortunate to be here, to be able to bring this to you. I mean, to be honest with you, and very transparent. This is a relationship that we look forward to continue to enhance and give these young men the opportunity to be seen out here.
Absolutely.
Yep. That pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call. Michael Stepik.
I think it was great for Coach Carolla, Marco Carolla, to be out here and get in front of these kids as well. For our program and put a face to an email address, face to a phone number. Some of these kids have communicated with him. So can't say it enough. It's just working out exactly the way we had hoped it would.
Coach Carolla getting involved with throwing BP, and then as well as the hit the fungos out there as Stepik goes down swinging. What's nice too is that we don't have to go very far. We've been traveling pretty far. As we were out in Lancaster, we've gone to Stroudsburg. We've been in top end of New York. We've been all over the place here at BFA Sports, and it's nice to be home.
That was a selling point. I was telling you guys. I know Doug's got that great new truck, but let's
the travel
let's
trailer.
Save its legs.
Yeah, the travel trailer.
Its legs.
Yeah, well,
so
it's going to serve its purpose.
Yeah, good. Pretty excited.
Maybe we'll just take it to Niagara Falls for a vacation, but no, really the real purpose of it. And we're getting ready to vinyl. Put some vinyl on it. It says BF. Oh yeah, I saw it. The rendition. Maybe I'll show you a sneak peek.
Great.
So we got a new pitcher on the mound, Cameron Delvecchia, out of Cherokee. Stands at 5'10", 175 pounds. Delvecchia listed as a catcher and third baseman.
Versatility.
Yeah, love it.
That's big. That's big, especially with recruiting the way it is, to give yourself the flexibility to, especially behind the dish. I pretty much called him.
That was not Cameron Delvecchia, guys. Actually, so let's make sure we get that. Number 21 is actually Zach Diaz. We had full count actually on defense. It's okay. We recover. To err is human, to recover divine. Zach Diaz out of St. Thomas Aquinas, 6'1", 166 pounds. As number 1, I believe that was Cameron Delvecchia that grounded out. That's okay.
We're back.
We were right. We were half right.
Yeah, we're back.
That's all right. We're back. We're live. We're doing it. All right, number 14 for combat. This is a good one here,
yep.
Jetty. I've gotten it right a couple times, but then these swings and misses. Marco Di Gia Leonardo at Apollo 6 High School. Di Gia Leonardo.
I'm going to give it time before I try it.
You want to try it? Yeah, I love it, though. It's a tongue twister, like the DreamStream series as he grounds the short. Gobbled there across the diamond, and they do not get him as Di Gia Leonardo gives a hard 90 out of the box.
Shortstop's gotten a lot of work this inning.
Sure has.
Which bodes well for him. He's getting a lot of work on film right now. Lucky him.
So's the umpire behind the bump there. Right? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
well, it's the pilot episode, so
it is.
We're building. We're not. We're starting from the ground up, which is good.
Ball's grounded to second. Could be a double play ball. Flips to second over to first. Pulls him off the bag. Wide on the mark. And now number 15 for Scanzano Blue 17U is JP. I want to say Hanji, I believe is how he said his name, out of Cherokee High School. He's 5'8", 165, middle infielder, class of 24 sophomore. 3.7 GPA. Runner at first base. All right. Strike called from the arm of number 21, Zach Diaz. Once again, we erroneously gave his name. That's on me. I got too involved in our conversation there, JD. That ball's grounded as short again.
There it is.
A lot of action. Here's the throw to first.
Nice.
And they get him by a couple of strides, and I believe that'll do it for this inning.
A lot of strikes that inning, which a defense will always appreciate.
Oh, absolutely.
Action, and especially again in the showcase setting. You don't want to nibble. You kind of want to attack, and show everybody that you can throw strikes.
A pitch of the contact, right?
Absolutely.
It's the buzzword nowadays. So we transition sides. We'll go to a quick break, and we'll be right back here on BFA Sports. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Zach Mulbauer on the mound for Scanzano Blue 17U. Stands at 6'2", 175 out of Deptford High School. First batter he will face is number 4, Kalair An. That first pitch is low and away for a ball at 77 miles an hour. joined by Athletic Director J.D. Diamco. Did I say it right?
Diamco. You got it. Diamco. Yeah, no. Again, happy to be here, hosting everybody. Always great to bring students onto campus, high school students. So this is fun for us.
It's fun for us too. I've always said this is not work. Although while I'm live here and you don't know if there's eyes on it, my other, I'll call it hobby, is not work either. My primary hobby is my secondary hobby.
Yeah. No,
because I'm sure he's watching as he's a partner in this one.
I love when you guys are here. So this is fun.
We love to be here. I don't know. If I say it too much, I'm going to say it's not real, but we do. We love being here. It's a good setting for us, too, as we kind of set things up, set camp up.
Yep.
Scaffolding out in center field for us to be able to give you this shot from the center field camera behind the pitcher. That 77-mile-an-hour fastball is outside for a ball. Declare on. Out of the Pingree School. There's a shortstop outfielder, 5'11", 165. Class of 24, sophomore.
Good size already.
Yep.
Out of a sophomore, and then he stays with the training that he's going through right now. It's definitely going to build, and he's going to be a terrific prospect moving forward.
Yeah, it's really good. There's a one hopper. Oh, nice pick there at short. Let's make sure we get a name on that young man. So hopefully we get a shot from the back. So we do not have lineup. So that was number 99 for Scanzano Blue. I believe that might be Brandon Leisure. Let's see if it is. Outfield, no. Well, at the plate right now is number 5, Randy Davis.
Made a nice little play.
Oh, really nice, really nice
a little
play.
Humpback liner. I'll take credit for the nice hop. We
mean the conditions of this field, which are absolutely immaculate.
We made sure this field was in spring shape for today. But no, he made a great play. Was aggressive on the hop. Most kids kind of want to play it back, but he played aggressive and made the right play.
We have now Warren Q. Bell, number 19, out of Franklin High School. 5'11", 215 pounds. His Twitter handle is Big Quincy 44. Did a nice job there. Actually took grounders at shortstop. His primary position's third, but did a really nice job out there. This is a longer range, obviously. Shorter throw. Ball gets out to you faster at third. Typically a quick twitch type of player at third base.
I'll mention it all day today. Versatility is huge.
Yep.
If you try to box yourself into one position, sometimes you kind of make it tough for you to be recruited if they already had that position. So flexibility is huge. Happens all the time in our program. We convert catchers to pitchers. Infielders, outfielders to catcher. Third baseman to first base, outfield, all that stuff. So the more versatility, the better.
In our travels, we've seen that a lot out of these players. Instead of being pigeonholed into a position,
Yep.
college coaches are looking for that because it gives them that flexibility in the lineup.
Yep.
And nice move over by Mulbauer, first base.
And I'll say this all the time: if you can hit, they're gonna find a spot for you in the lineup. I've seen it time and time again. Big bat, they're just trying to find a spot for him.
Not only that, but unfortunately, there are injuries that come into play when playing a sport.
Yep.
And if they know if you've got a third baseman that can play the outfield, that is a big.
It actually happened to us last year. Late in the season, we had an injury to our center fielder. That put us down to 3 outfielders. As fate would have it, another injury. So we had to convert our starting shortstop to our center field position. So played it very well. The kid's an athlete. His name's Kevin Marone. He's going to be a big prospect for us.
Seen him hit some
So
bombs.
he was flat out of position, but he was athletic enough to kind of handle himself out there. So which in turn kind of opens up his recruiting now. So if he hits well enough, but they don't have an infield spot, they're probably going to slot him somewhere in the outfield.
So we talked about good size earlier. Look at this young man here, number 42, Adrian Rojas, as a sophomore, 6'5", 240 pounds, out of St. Peter's Prep High School. Runners at first and second right now. That first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike call.
Adrian's a good kid. We were talking during the infield showcase portion over there, kind of working the bag and how to handle some throws. And when they were making their throws to second and third, we were chatting up. Did not know he's from St. Peter's. Surprised he's not on the O-line right now.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with this size.
Yep.
You're right. You have any interest in football? Do you happen to mention? Or is he purely a baseball player? You didn't get to that?
He didn't mention one thing. I didn't want to confuse him.
Right. True.
So, plus I don't want St. Peter's baseball coach, sending me an email asking me why is Adrian working on his kick step. So, yeah.
Again, just a sophomore at 6'5", 240 pounds.
And you can't teach size. So at this point, you're just working on mechanical, approach, all that stuff, which hopefully kind of he absorbs and develops.
Again, Zach Mulbauer on the mound for Scanzano Blue 17U. That pitch is over for a strike call.
Big thing with Mulbauer, he was throwing well, out of the windup. But this is where you kind of test yourself out of the stretch with runners on.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's something he's going to have to work on. Handling himself with runners on and making sure he's not taking too long to the plate and just keeping a good tempo, but not being able for runners to time him at the same time.
Nice spot there by Mulbauer as he got Rojas a swing at the outside, high outside fastball. Who's that guy out there? Is that what you wanted me to mention? Doug Stasic, my brother from another, out there trying to be an umpire. Oh, hey, good call by him. He got a foul ball. I mean, that was probably the best call he made all day already in this early game. Look at him.
Natural.
Yeah, he is. Natural. He's natural. I don't know about natural, but okay.
If he's a Renaissance man.
He is? Yeah? You think so?
Does everything well.
You can ask his wife if he's a Renaissance man. She's right here behind us. Our intern, Missy Stasic.
Just one of those guys, can walk up to a tee box, drill a drive, then show up on the beach and just throw a 40-yarder with a football.
Yeah, right.
Those guys.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hate those guys.
I go to runners. That one gets by. So they move up to second and third base. Number 22, Ryan Quinones. Got to say that one.
Yeah.
Quinones. Out of Scotch Plains Fanwood High School. 5'11", 160 pounds, 3.8 GPA. Another sophomore, class of 24. That 75-mile-an-hour fastball is high and inside for a ball.
So here's a situation where Mulbauer can spend a little more time on his backside and really, there we go.
Another ball hit the short. Nice one hopper, perfect hop.
There we go.
Gets him at first.
Nice out there.
Defense will stay. That should be it for Mulbauer, I believe. Wait a minute. I guess not. In this showcase setting, Mulbauer probably has another batter or two. Let's go back to it.
And I don't think he minds.
He doesn't mind. He's doing well, actually.
Yep. No, it was good to see him in those situations. Like I said, sometimes when you get a guy that just goes up there and stays in the windup.
He has the option of staying in, but he'll take first base.
Tell you what, it's always great, in these team camp settings to be able to sit and kind of listen to the dialogue in the dugout. It kind of helps, just hearing kids talk about what to look for, what he's throwing, where he's missing. Those are big-time recruitable assets, more than the metrics that you see during the showcase portion.
Angel Diaz, number 26 at Elizabeth High School, now steps to the plate. So, JD, one of the things you got to get used to when you're doing color commentating is I might not, you're saying your piece,
yep.
I might not address it because I want to get back to the kids.
Do what you got to do.
That's how I've learned that just by listening to pros and then kind of doing it with Doug.
You got it.
But you're adding some very valuable info here. You're doing a great job, by the way. You might want to take Doug's spot.
I'm trying.
I think
I'm trying.
You're doing. You're not trying.
I'll take the truck. That's the first thing I'll take, and then the job.
You like
later.
that truck?
Hey, I like it.
I have mine's a little smaller. Of course, he always likes to try to one-up me. All through how many years we've known each other? Probably about 12 years. It's always one-up me.
I've got a mini sedan, and I'm hauling back, like topsoil, seed. I need the truck. So.
Well, I know where you can go. That's RK Chevrolet right here in beautiful Vineland, New Jersey, right at Almond and Delsey Drive. We both got our pickup trucks there. I have a white Silverado.
Okay. Put that in the back pocket.
Very pleased with it. Love it.
Yeah.
Great partner, RK Chevrolet, and Jim Jean, his team over there. The shortstop pitcher. As he continues, Zach Mulbauer now still on the mound for Scanzano Blue 17U. The first pitch to him. Did he say strike? I didn't see him move.
I don't think so. He did not move.
High inside for a ball.
One thing Mulbauer can learn from this is getting that first strike. That's where he's getting into a little trouble. He's not putting these guys on their heels early. So, full count's been patient. There's been some swings there that they probably would want back, but for the most part, they're staying within the zone.
That pitch is inside for a ball. I don't know if the umpire's strike zone got a little tight or Mulbauer trying to throw through that pinhole there. I don't know if he's going to like me saying that.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I was worried he could hear me about me taking his truck, so he's going to hold this out a little longer.
Well, I'm not looking. So here I am. I'm watching. I'm getting the general. I'm not looking at the screen here, so I have no idea. Just in his defense, it's part of our shtick is we kind of make fun of each other. He likes to say, I love the buffet and tear that up. And I usually say he stinks as an umpire and a color commentator. So he's been rushed into the position here. So we'll probably, on the 9th and 10th, when we're back here for the second College DreamStream series. There he is. We got another shot.
He's got the stance and everything.
Yeah, he does.
That's the crazy part.
We're going to have to give you a cell phone number and an email address, too.
This is what I was telling you. It's a natural. Just naturally good at everything. There we go.
That's a nice call right there. That looked like a breaking pitch. Catch the mark.
Lulled him to sleep. That's what happened there.
So wait a minute. So there must have been some strikes he called that time.
Yeah.
He's not doing the hand gestures.
Well, there's an umpire, I forget which, I think it was the Boston game where the home plate umpire faked a strike call and scratched his shoulder in the middle of it. Just fooled everybody.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
When did this happen? Recent?
I think it was last night.
Oh, was it? Trevor Kelly. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Trevor Kelly at the plate now. Bridgewater Raritan High School. He was on the mound earlier. 4 full count 16U prospects now at the plate. Class of 24, another sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this 16U prospect squad.
It's good that they're getting this game on film early. Got stuff to send out to coaches. Oh, there we go.
Well, not only that, you get to see the progression too.
Yep,
so we're going to continue to do these DreamStream series. Hopefully, the relationship with Full Count Baseball, which is very good thus far, they continue to bring these young men down. Someone like Trevor Kelly gets to continue to develop, and that's the whole idea of what we're doing here. It's not just to hear me and you banter and pick on Doug. It's really just about these young men. So
it's part of it.
We're just filling air. Swing and a miss by Kelly. Good pitch on the inside corner by Mulbauer as he goes down swinging.
Like the situation, second and third here. Kind of want to show the ability to stay calm in these types of situations. Good.
That ball's lifted to left field. Coming in and making the catch for Combat Baseball. We'll try to get a number for you. And that was number 16. Cameron Criswell made the grab, and we'll switch sides. We'll be back after the short break here on BFA.
this straight up is a big piece of this showcase.
Bringing back the radar for you. It'll be back up in the, I believe we're putting it in the
There it is.
right side there. Ground ball to second base. Flips over to second, over to first, but not in time.
Nice job by Kelly there. Just reacting as he should as a pitcher. Ball to the hole there. Went to cover first, even though he didn't have to. Just seeing those reactions and is big. So now we got one out, first and second, I believe.
Yep. One out first and second base. Cameron Criswell now at the plate. Number 16 for Combat Baseball Blue 17U. And the first pitch is low for a ball. 17 miles an hour coming from Trevor Kelly. What are you laughing about?
No, it's
Like all the
accuracy.
things?
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, it's good.
I've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, though. I failed. I got thrown out the first day.
That's tough. I went to Syracuse, so I went there. I didn't go to school there.
Oh, you went there. Yeah, you kind of walked through campus?
Yep. Went to
Did
the,
you experience some
went
other
to the
things while you were there?
broadcasting school
Yeah.
of Syracuse.
Yeah, well.
But the doors were locked, so
Oh, they knew you were
they
coming.
didn't let me in.
Well, Chris Losey, one of our BFA Sports play-by-play announcers, he taught there, allegedly.
I think he's got
Does
his
a
own
great
wing.
job at football.
He has his own wing.
Yeah, he probably does. They probably have a statue of him there. He probably built it himself
Yeah,
and put it up.
put it
but
there.
That's besides the point. But
Too heavy to move at that point, so just leave it.
Chris Losey doing a great job along with Coffee Jones for the Williamstown football last night. As they paid Lenape. All right, so that batter is up. Now we'll have runners at, should be only third base. Now, wait a minute.
Looks like they're playing it through.
I guess they
Bases
are.
loaded.
Yep. So we are playing it through. So bases are loaded. And now number 11. That should be Bobby Evans out of Haddon Township. Takes that 76-mile-an-hour fastball outside for a ball.
Nice.
And a pitch from Kelly is fouled back. Count evens up at 1-1. Again, showcase setting, no scoreboard. Doing the best we can and keeping up with the count.
These types of situations, especially with Kelly, obviously he struggled a little bit, but you just got to force action here. Almost see how far he can hit it, just to get yourself back into the ball.
And I believe we have number 6, Michael Stepik, at the plate. Stepik out of Rancocas Valley. 5'7". Maybe this is not Stepik. This is Combat.
Oh, there it is.
A little humpback liner in the right
Just trying
field
to
for
score
a
the
base hit, and a run scores.
There you go.
Nice piece of hitting there.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't try to do too much there. Just in those situations with 2 outs, you're not trying to get a highlight. You're just trying to score the run.
The run does score for Scanzano Blue 17U. The reason why I got caught on his Stepik, it was listed at 5'7", 180. He looked like 5'7",
Yeah.
but he's definitely not 180. But did a nice piece of hitting there going the opposite way.
So now it looks like we got a new arm.
And we do. And that would be number 21, Zach Diaz, for full count baseball. So he's going to take up a couple warm-up throws.
Fun situation to be put into. First and third.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did he say how many
The one
outs?
you asked
Did
for.
they say how many outs? They
I'm
did.
going to make an assumption, too,
Where's
since
Coach?
the previous
Let's ask him.
situation.
Let's not assume.
Yeah.
Let's ask the legend himself what the scenario is. Coach Ryder.
Coach.
Coach Ryder.
We're over here.
Coach Ryder.
How many outs?
I would take both of those.
Said none?
He said no.
All right, so no outs. Again, this is not like your major network broadcast. We are doing a showcase right here, so you may hear us yelling at Coach, find out what the scenario is. Oh, there it is right there. Hello.
Bingo.
Look at that. Who put Dave Virgilio? Look at this guy. What a champ he is on the fly. I want to go over there and hug you, by the way. You want a hug? Nice job there, Dave. So runners at first and third, and it's not even on here. But we're fourth situation. Nobody out. Oh, nice line drive.
Piece.
Nice piece of hitting by number 27 for Scanzano Blue. I believe that's Cameron Del Vecchia.
Nice piece. Nice piece. Almost a really good job by the base runners. They took 3 steps but then froze.
We got a freezing line drive, as they always
yes.
teach you, Coach. Can't assume it because it was just over the outstretched hands, though.
When I was out there, I always told the guys 1 step back at least, or at minimum freeze.
Okay.
They took 3 steps forward and then froze, but that's where all the development comes in.
Sure. These are young men. I mean, you're talking about, let's see, for 17U, still juniors, right?
Yep.
And then, still juniors. Cameron Del Vecchio got that base hit, class of 24 sophomore. Now at the plate is Jacob Tambrin at a Life Center Academy. Out of left side in the batter's box. And that pitch is outside for a ball. It's now 1-1.
As an infielder, I love these situations. There's no thinking involved here. Ball's going to get to you quick. You know what you're doing before the play happens, or at least you should. So, it's all reactionary when the infield's in.
Again, number 99, Jacob Tambrin at the plate. Fouled that one off. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch from Diaz. Outside for a ball. Here comes the runner, and he will cross the plate. Well, actually, no action at the plate. We're trying to maintain, what can I call it? Maintain the integrity of our safety of our baseball players, I should say.
2-2.
Count is 2-2. Now a runner at third base. And he flew into right field. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. And no play at the plate. Again, I want to remind everybody we do not have lineups and positions, so if we do not know who the player is, we're hoping our camera folks will be able to kind of zone in, but that right fielder made a play out there. I want to see who that might be. I want to say that was Alexander Crass.
It was a nice play.
Remember,
Yeah, it was a nice play.
If I remember correctly, I'm just recognizing some of the players from early on. Could be wrong, but take a shot at it. All right, number 34 now for Scanzano Blue. Is Michael Stepik. No, I said his name earlier, but it is Michael Stepik, number 34.
Nice swing.
Ball lifted to left field, taking the left fielder way back, and it falls for a hit. Runner rounding third. They're going to have a play at the plate. Cut off there by the shortstop, and it gets through, and the runner will score. And Stepik will move to third base. So he put a charge into that one into deep left. Nice piece of hitting by Stepik.
Aggressive. That's what you're looking for. Just aggression at the plate. You don't want anybody timid there at any point, but especially with the runners on base.
Runner at third base, 1 out. And for Scanzano Blue, that'll bring up number 1. That ball's hit the second. Gobbled there and making the play to end the inning is number 4 for full count, and that's Kalar on. And we'll go to a break. As we change sides, we'll be back here for the College DreamStream series here on BFA Sports. We'll see you in a few. All right, we're back here at the beautiful park of Cumberland Dukes. Cumberland Dukes Park here at Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland. For the College DreamStream series on the mound right now is number 6, Ryan Riley out of Paul VI High School. 5'9", 134 pounds. First batter he will face is number 12, and Alexander Krass. And he shows bunt as a runner at first base. Beautiful bunt as he drops it back at the pitcher and gets his job done as he moves the runner up to second base.
Nice job, at least angling it a little bit, just to give the runner time to get the second.
And I believe I was told how to say this name. It's Kyler on, right? Kyler. All right.
There you go.
As I was calling him, I think, Kalar on, so it's Kyler on. Now at the plate, out of the Pingree School, runner at second base. Fake over to there. So we have runners at first and second now, another situation. And what is it, first and second end?
I want to say 1 out.
All right, there goes the runner. Here's the throw to third.
Aggression.
Outside part of the bag does not get him. So runners both move up.
Very big part of the base running game, obviously, is dirt ball reads. For some reason, it energizes dugouts, but it also obviously puts defense on edge, catcher on edge as well, and kind of sends a message to the pitcher. If you put the ball in the dirt, potential that you're moving the runner up. So
and things get a little tighter for the pitcher because now he knows he's got runners in scoring position, no force out. So obviously, it's one of those situations you say puts a defense, gets the bench pumped up and all, but I can see the pitcher kind of tightening up a little bit more, knowing the pressure's on with scoring run at 90 feet away and another second run at 180 feet away. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
And like a big part of it almost eliminates, unless you have a really good catcher back there, eliminates the pitch call for the ball in the dirt. So it kind of shrinks the game plan a little bit.
That fastball's outside for a ball. Now Ryan Riley tries to work out of a little bit of a jam here with runners at scoring position. And Kyler on at the plate. And that ball's hit to deep short. Going to be a tough play at first base. And they do not get him, and a run scores.
Big dirt ball read. There it is.
Man. Indeed it was.
Got you a run. The ball didn't even leave the infield.
First and third now, one out. And don't be afraid to go ahead and chime in and tell me the scenario, too. That's
well,
okay.
You're not working
stealing
off
anything
of
from
the
me.
general back there.
I heard the
so,
general. That's why I'm saying if you heard it, it's okay. But Randy Davis now at the plate at Westfield High School. And that first pitch is taken for a ball as the catcher's indifference. The runner advances to second base. So now second and third. And one out.
Yep, there we go. I was wondering if they were going to move the infield in or not. Looks like they are. There we go.
Yeah, not only in a situation, and you could talk to this, JD, it's not only a situation for the pitcher, but the defense. So obviously the defense wants to play real live situations, see how they react to runners in scoring position.
Exactly. That's, I believe it was, here we go. It was a half inning ago where you had the infield in. It's just reactionary. Sometimes as a recruiter, you kind of want to just see how guys react. That's, I think it's the Marines who say you kind of fall back to your training. And this is where you can fall back to your training. You don't have a lot of time to think about it. It falls right at you. You just got to react, and it's all how you train.
As well as the runners and how they react to the ball and what side of the field the ball's hit on, whether they hold, whether they go. And there's a ball in the dirt. That one gets by, and a run will score. On moves up to third base.
So it's a learning curve for a lot of the catchers. For in showcases, anything. Just can't let the ball get by. Obviously, I mean it's a pretty obvious point with the runners in scoring position. But as you move up, you get into the college where one run could win you the ball game. Those types of plays are huge. Can't count how many times that saved us here at Cumberland, having good backstops.
Yeah, an absolutely critical and integral position in the catcher position, as I've learned going through. And again, I'm never going to say I'm the absolute perfect, knowledgeable baseball guy, but doing these showcases have helped me have a large appreciation for catchers.
It's amazing.
And their expertise behind the dish. And you kind of learn, you can tell by the way some of these young men move and how they pick up for their pitcher, their defense, and their full team. And it is a position that should be admired at all times, and I've learned to appreciate it even more and more, as I've said.
It's amazing the correlation of teams with mature, confident catchers and the correlation of how the team operates as a whole. The defense moves a little different. The pitchers, attack a little more aggressively. If you look at any of the teams, I can probably point to pretty much every MLB playoff team right now that's in the hunt. There's a catcher there that's a good leader. So it's no different at the college level.
And to that point, they're actually barking out defensive plays. So if the ball's hit on a certain side of the field, they're actually telling you where to go because they have the perfect vision of where to go.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, you can point
to your point about them being
the
leader in
You
general.
can call them the center of the O-line, calling out, or the middle linebacker. Just go down the list of any sport. The good teams have those guys in those positions.
That 72-mile-an-hour is outside for a ball. Warren Q. Bell is at the plate at Franklin High School. He's 5'11", 215 pounds. Class of 24 sophomore, a nice 3.8 GPA. Very studious in the classroom.
Big help.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Riley.
That's the other side of this situation. Sometimes you try to do too much. Looks like there he wants to put the ball in the air. got a pitcher up, which is easy to elevate, and just kind of got out of his zone there. No clouds, by the way.
Gorgeous. Except for that one out there.
Yeah, well, there's always one.
There's only one.
Yeah.
So, real quick story is Doug and I started to embark as the oldest interns ever to call baseball games to a local broadcaster here, Mr. Jim Quinn Broadcasting. First game was at St. Augustine Prep.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
one of our first games.
Nice.
And he goes and he opens up the broadcast because he used to be the play-by-play
Right.
guy, and then he realized that maybe his best place is to be color because he likes to talk a
Sure.
lot. So he goes, and we're live here, da-da-da-da, from Laurie Field, da-da-da. He's like, not a cloud in the sky. And I'm looking around, and I'm like,
Trying to find
so
the
what is that
one.
white thing there? That white thing over there? Now, literally, it's one of our first broadcasts. And that white thing there, would you call them clouds, or are they just...
Nuisance.
It's a discoloration. It's a discoloration in the blue there. So, yeah. So,
There's always
kind of had
one.
fun with it. That's kind of the little chemistry we have going on. Number 42, Adrian Rojas, is at the plate. Runner at first base.
What a big part of this community Jim Quinn is.
Oh, yeah.
Very supportive of Cumberland Athletics. Was a big part of the athletics department coming back to this campus, and continues to be a huge supporter for us. Always good to have Jim Quinn in your corner. Actually had the QBC stream on last night for St. Augustine Millville.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see it 'cause I ended up looking at the back of my eyelids. It was a long day for me at work. So how did that game go?
Well, you're talking to a St. Augustine alum, so I thought it went really well.
Well, you just told me what the score was. I didn't know. What
Well, it was 31-17.
Okay.
Millville's got tremendous athletes. Obviously, they've had some big wins already this year. But St. Augustine has some hogs.
So
They got some big bodies.
big win for the Prep. Basically.
I believe so. They've got big aspirations.
You
So-
lost your wind sock on your
no.
microphone. You're okay, though.
but
That's all right.
they've got big aspirations. So,
Okay.
as they should.
So the Hornets beat the Bolts last night. You said 30...
I believe it was 31-17.
31-17.
I was handling some other duties while the stream was up, so that was the last score that I saw.
Swing and a miss by Rojas. Base occupied, so no throw down. I guess he still squeezed it, but I want, obviously no home plate umpire be able to tell you, but batter is out.
Cool part of what just happened there with Rojas. Obviously, he swung at some pitches he didn't want to, but on his now he's back out to first. But on his way back to the dugout, pulled Quinones to the side and kind of just mentioned what to look for, what where the arm angle is. So, yeah, just one of those intangibles that you kind of just pick up when you're recruiting.
Well picked up by you is Ryan Quinones. At a Scotch Plains Fanwood High School at the plate. As he faces Ryan Riley. And he said it was first and second. Did we say how many outs there were?
I heard
Did he
2
mention?
outs.
2 outs,
Oh,
okay.
man.
All right. That pitch bounces up there. There may be a play
Ooh,
at second.
backside.
Oh, they may catch him in there. Oh, and it gets by. And then to center field. Runner will score.
Aggressive base running. This is what happens. Just kind of puts defense in a situation where they have to make that play, and if they make it, okay. If they don't, get you a run.
Just a slightly better throw, and you might have had Rojas in a rundown, but just couldn't quite pick it. That pitch is over for a strike call.
And you'll hear college coaches all the time. It sounds very simple to do, but in pressure situations, it comes out to the forefront is being able to just do the simplest things of throwing the ball and catching the ball. These kids will learn in 2 to 3 years. The first thing that every college coach does is teach you how to play catch, because ultimately that's what's going to come down to in the big situations, is being able to throw the ball accurately and catch the ball.
Well, it's funny you say the little things, right? So there's a young man in your program, Andrew Slade, whose dad, Andy Slade, used to coach baseball with us, and he always talked about the little things. And that's one of the things that we still talk about, even as play-by-play and color announcers, the little things and getting them done. So well put by you.
Well, I actually stole that from our previous coach, Keith Gorman, who's down at Barton College now. If you can catch the ball, you play defense at a high rate, you're always going to be in the game. So if you don't give a little number.
We'll hit the first, and the force out there made. Play made there by Bobby Evans.
All right, 1 out.
Runner at third, 1 out. Okay. I think my brother from another, Doug Stasik's going to sleep well tonight.
He should.
He doesn't sleep very well, but I think after today he'll sleep very well. David Ryden at the plate. St. Thomas Aquinas. First pitch is wide for a ball. Ryden 5'9", 165. He's a catcher outfielder. Has a 4.13 GPA. Now, fastball's over for a strike call.
Just looking for some action, see how this is a situation you want to see. You can run the 60 all day, but you want to see the guys in action in the base paths here. So you kind of want to see the outfielders throw to home, and you want to see Rojas run. So that's why I love the implementation that you guys have put with these situational setups.
Yeah, Doug likes to talk a lot about the baseball IQ, and obviously these scenarios make that baseball IQ come to the forefront.
Yep.
And reading the situation and knowing what to do.
The one big takeaway here, is the base runners. So Rojas, I believe Rojas should take a little bit more, and give himself a chance to score the run. Just little things that they can learn from the film here. And on the defensive side, the second baseman, if Rojas isn't taking too much, there's no reason for him to be right on the bag. So it's just little things that they can learn from being in these types of situations.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out as David Ryden goes down swinging. And we'll flip sides. We're here at the College DreamStream Series at Cumberland Dukes Park. For BFA, we'll go to a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cumberland Dukes Park on the campus of Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland. Warren Q. Bell now on the mound for full count, 16U prospects. First batter he will face is number 14, Jay Jimenez. We're going to go to regular outs, 6 outs. Straight up baseball. No situations. Did I get that right, JD?
You got it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just watching Warren throw here. I like what I'm seeing. That's why I didn't really say anything.
Someone got some curiosity. The advantage of hosting an event, right, JD?
Exactly. So, yeah, when Doug called, he didn't even finish. He said, I've got an idea at your park. I was like, perfect. So, but I just like his arm action. It's just every coach has their thing. I just want to see some loose arm action. So
now we have number 18, and I believe that is Zach Mulbauer. Thank you, guys. Out of Deptford, 6'3", 175. We saw him on the mound earlier. He also plays third base. Class of 23 junior. Has a 3.3 GPA. Over to first, not in time.
it's the fun thing about coming to the, obviously we're hosting, but just going to these showcases, and just seeing the natural talent and the excitement you get of everybody's confident in their processes and systems that they have in place, and you kind of just start thinking, okay, one for me is getting him in a Cumberland shirt, and then just putting him through our process, the weight room, long toss, all that stuff. So always fun.
And Bell, to your point, does have a live arm, and I don't think he's. And I don't want to make sure. I'm going to make sure I don't phrase this the right way, but you're not getting everything out of him in this one. Well, as you can tell, he's not. The lower half is not being used as much. It's mostly all arm, and it is a live arm.
But that's the excitement.
Yep.
Is
sure.
Getting him on.
That's going to be a tough one. To third, here's the throw, and they get Mulbauer. So runner advances to second base.
Sure, I think he moved from short to third, and the ball found him. He got a lot of work out of the shortstop position. Now he's moves over to third.
And that's Randy Davis over there. I believe that's number 5. You can help me out because I don't have my eyes on one. I think that's number 5 at third base for full count.
Saw the red glove.
That pitch bounces up there and gets by. And the runner advances to third base. As number 15, J.P. Hangy. How did we say? Did he say his last name to me? I should get it right. We're gonna go Hangy. At a Cherokee High School. No, that's not his name on the back.
Yeah,
I know your point.
I was like,
no, we got it right. There it is. How would you say that? I know he said it to me, so I do apologize to the Hangy family. I think it was Hangy. 5'8", 165.
I'll go with the G, Hangy.
Hangy.
Nice.
Ball hit the second. Good look there by the second baseman. He looks off the runner at third, and they get the batter at first in Hangy.
So that's all pre-pitch there. He knew exactly what he was going to do when he got the ball. No hesitation. And, again, just recruitable, traits there. Obviously he's thinking, but then when the play happens, he's not thinking. So always good there.
And he took an extra pause because he knew he had plenty of time. So he had good field awareness. Didn't look rushed. Another opportunity for him. Maybe we can get a number on him, and that is number 4 over there. That's Kyler Hahn doing a great job in the infield. Sounds like we're resetting. New pitcher, new catcher coming out. Number 2, Ryan Quinones. Out of Scotch Plains Fanwood High School now going to the mound. And his battery mate is David Ryden.
Got a lot of things going on with the motion, and it works for him.
Did You did it on purpose?
I did.
You did, didn't you?
I took a peek.
Took a peek, saw me getting a bite of pizza. Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right, touche. We'll get you. I know, pretty good audition so far, JD.
Thank you.
Say an
Thank
excellent
you.
audition.
Well, it's just one of those things. Put the headset on and it
You just
it
ooze
just
greatness.
happens.
You just ooze
Yeah.
greatness. Is that what it is?
No explanation.
All right. All right. So Cunha is back on the mound, and number 16 now at the plate is Cameron Criswell out of Sterling High School. That first pitch is over for a strike call.
Sterling Knights, when I was in high school, they were powerhouse. I think they had back-to-back South Jersey Players of the Year. Nate Schill and now he's a former teammate, Adriana Petrutz, who I played with at St. Joe's.
Sure, yeah.
Those were back-to-back, I believe. It was 02-03. They had a really good team. Actually, one of my first varsity games was against Sterling. Coach Iconelli kind of put me in a weird defensive replacement, 6th inning, big game, and I had no clue what was going on. And then we got the last out, and the dugout explodes. I'm like, what happened?
Swinging a miss. He struck him out. So Quinones has that interesting arm slot, that almost sidearm. I would say more of a 3/4, but it's tough on those right-handed batters.
The way that the talent just keeps, elevating at all levels, really, to have a little different delivery like Quinones has, kind of trying to get an edge any way you can. You see pitchers now kind of pausing now in the middle of delivery with Stroman, and Johnny Cueto was kind of the guy that's started that.
Cueto's something else.
Yeah, but again, you're just trying to get an edge.
Yep,
so
sure.
I quite frankly, I don't know if he's trying to get an edge. It's just what he does. But it's just one of those advantages.
Ball hit the second base. And over to first, gets him. Kyler on, holding it down over at second base. And Rylan Riley takes the first pitch over for a strike call. Swing and a miss.
This just goes to the point. You flood the zone, you get these types of swings. And I'm sure Riley's a little disappointed in it, but when a guy's around the zone, you start to think that every pitch is going to be in the zone.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, nice breaking pitch at 62 miles an hour. Gets him swinging. And that will end this half. We'll go to a break. Be right back here at Cumberland Dukes Park in beautiful Vineland, New Jersey, here on BFA. Welcome back to Cumberland Dukes Park on the campus of beautiful Rowan College of South Jersey. Cumberland, I should say. You have to enter with the Cumberland.
Got to put the Cumberland on there.
That's right. I'm here as my Al Fisher for BFA Sports, along with color commentator J.D. Diemko, the athletic director here at Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland.
Beautiful day to be out here. Grass is green.
Grass is green. Temperature's just right. We're not roasting.
Nope.
It's a gorgeous fall day. It's officially fall now. I believe the 23rd was the fall. What do they call it? The fall solstice or whatever the heck they call it. I wasn't good at that. Never good at that.
I'm going to go equinox. But
Quick equinox. That's it.
Am I correct?
You might be. I don't know. I have to look it up. I Google everything.
Fall equinox.
There it is.
There's Ryan.
Well, I was worried.
Full of information.
It's
Ryan
that fitness studio, I believe, is there's an equinox. I didn't know if it was based off of fall or not.
Well, Bobby Evans is on the mound right now for Scanzano Blue. Just want to make sure we get his name out there as he faces Angel Diaza. That first pitch is low and away for a ball. Looked like that ball had a little slide to it. Looked like it kind of broke away. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Bobby Evans filling up the zone so far.
Really cool thing that at least all the pitchers we've seen so far is whether they're struggling or they're on top of things, not really any emotion up there. They're staying calm, taking deep breaths, and just showing their stuff.
So Diaza walks to lead off this inning.
Nice at bat. Patient. Didn't try to do too much. Find himself on first base. See if he can make something happen here.
Now with a runner at first with nobody out, Zach Diaz at St. Thomas Aquinas steps to the plate. That ball is a little blooper, falling quickly for a base hit to left field. Nice job by Diaza to read that one, too, because he was 3/4 away and did not hesitate. He could tell that was going to fall.
Nice job. Really nice job of the left fielder. Obviously, this, again, it's a showcase setting. Could have been a little more selfish and dove, kind of make a highlight for himself, but kept the ball in front and gave him defense a chance here. And there you go.
Trevor Kelly. This one back to the pitcher and goes to third and gets the force out. So 1-5 to force out there.
Yeah, just a great play. Left fielder just kept it in front. He dives, he misses it. Runner's on third there, and you never know what can happen. But in this situation, kept the ball in front, kept him to first and second, gave his defense a chance there.
David Larson at a homeschooled. It's actually homeschooled. How about that? 3.6 GPA. Takes the first pitch over for a strike call. 5'10", 175. He's a catcher. 3.6 GPA.
Let's go, Larson. Do a job, kid. Good, Zach. Good lead.
Love to hear the players on the bench talking it up.
Yeah, again,
End of the game.
Mentioned it earlier. That's one of the I'm going to sound juvenile here, but one of the cooler parts of coming to these showcases is seeing the kids just not too bogged down by their surroundings, and it's just at the core of it, it's still a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing them talk and kind of share their observations with teammates, it's again, it's a big part of the recruiting process.
Oh, nice breaking pitch as he gets him swinging. Nice pitch by Bobby Evans. Now Alexander Crass will step to the plate at Elizabeth High School.
Dukes basketball has an Elizabeth High School alum. Kamar. Oh,
Did that come off the elbow? Does that sound?
like it? Yeah.
He's not shaking anything. I
No,
might have hit.
He's hanging
Must
out.
have hit the bat. don't think it hit him.
Science. Man.
Went off his shoulder?
this is-
Okay. All right.
There you go. But, yeah, Cumberland Athletics. We're not bound by specific radius. You know, we've got players from all over. We've had players from Texas, New York, Minnesota, Connecticut. So Elizabeth might as well just be right down the road.
So you have somebody from Minnesota. How does somebody from Minnesota find Rowan College of South Jersey Cumberland?
that particular recruit, it was right after we made our first national championship. So, you know, you kind of had the spotlight on us. That summer, we got a lot of, and obviously whenever you make the World Series, you know, people want to be a part of it, which I understand. So, you know, they just reach out. And like I said, that particular, we needed outfielders. He was an outfielder, and bang.
That's
awesome. Perfect fit.
Yep.
So
what happens with a young man that comes from Minnesota, or even a young woman playing soccer or whatever sport that they play? How do they stay around campus? They have host families that take them in, or
no? We've got great you know, apartment complexes.
Okay.
You know, condos around. Obviously, in recent, you know, the market's a little tight. So
right, sure.
A lot of our recruits are local this year.
Okay, good.
But yeah, the apartment complexes are great. You know, it's always worrisome when you rent out to an 18, 19-year-old. But so far we have had minimal issues.
So no limitations, and that's the reason why I brought it up.
Exactly.
No limitations as somebody coming from out of state.
Absolutely not. We've you know, we've got experience in kind of identifying some places that we believe are good places, and you know, obviously we're not in the housing business. We don't have on-campus housing, but we do have, just based off of our alums, how they've operated and in these apartment complexes. It's a good relationship.
Good.
Yep.
So do you play golf?
I unfortunately do.
Okay, so that's what I was teeing you up with that question. That's why I said.
Unfortunately, I do. So, which I'm glad you brought up. We just added golf this spring.
Did you really? Awesome. I did not know that. I didn't. That's awesome.
So, we do have a coach. Can't officially announce just yet. Hasn't been gone through the whole process, but we're excited. A lot of interest from the women's side. So we've got a full women's team kind of ready to go. Obviously, we got to get to the spring. So, but right now, we've got full interest from women, and you know, we'll still recruiting for the men's side.
Now, again, we're talking baseball here, but did you have to start back when I went to school back in the Stone Age?
Okay.
We had to start as a club. And that was something we had to do. Did you have to start as a club first?
So it's a choice that most colleges make just to build a program.
Yep.
But right now we've got some significant interest. Golf's a little different though. It's kind of like an individual sport.
Sure.
So if you got one, you can kind of make the national invitational. So so it's exciting.
Good to hear that not only the athletics is expanding, but obviously the partnerships that Rowan College of South Jersey has right here on campus to go from a 2-year to a 4-year opportunity here too as well.
It's really to our administration. They are very supportive of athletics, and obviously from our point of view, we can say till we're blue in the face what it does for a college, but to have the administration share that view is everything. So we're very thankful for our administration and our colleagues as well.
All right, Randy Davis at Westfield High School now to face Bobby Evans. First pitch is a fastball high and tight for a ball.
Evans done a nice job, you know, just attacking. You know, obviously, as soon as I start saying it, we'll go 2-0. But just done a nice job attacking the zone, getting the full count hitters to get the bat off their shoulders.
2-0 pitch is lifted to center field, falling quickly. That's going to fall for a base hit. Randy Davis chugs into second base with a stand-up double.
Action. That's what you're looking for. Action, action. So 2-0, he was ready to go. He wasn't gonna wait for a strike. He was ready to fire, and it worked out for him. Now he's in scoring position for Bell.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of action, Warren Q. Bell, he said had some live action at arm. See what he can do with the bat here. He lifts that one to left field. In the gap. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Davis is going to round third and score. And, oh, look at Warren Q. Bell is fired up.
I'm going to throw in a request to the team if they could just shut the cameras off when Bell is out. Just shut them all off. Can we go to break? Is there anything that we can share other than Bell's at bats and when he's on the mound?
If you were a cartoon, you'd have hearts in your eyes right now.
Just shut them all off. Where's the plug?
Number 42, Adrian Rojas with Warren Q. Bell at second base. Steps to the plate. That ball's hit down the line, fair. Bell's going to round third. Here comes the throw, and no throw to the plate, and he will score. Suddenly a hit parade for full count baseball.
The key part here, again, we're in the showcase setting, is Evans not getting down. He's throwing a lot of strikes, which obviously leads to a lot of balls in play. But it's a recruitable trait, just being able to be in the zone. So as long as he just holds his confidence where it's at and just continues his process here, he'll be fine. Obviously, naturally, you want to be angry at yourself and try to do more than you can. Just got to stay within himself, stay with the process, keep throwing strikes.
Yeah, the body language has not changed at all. Ball hit the third. They get the force at second. And that will do it for this half inning. We'll be back here on BFA Sports live from Cumberland Dukes Park in Vineland, New Jersey for the College DreamStream Series. All right, we're back as Warren Q. Bell is on the mound. That first pitch is low and away for a ball. This is the fourth inning, so this is one of those scenarios where it's walk-off win or earn the save. It's only 3 outs, 5-batter max. And that fastball at 76 miles an hour is over for a strike call.
Are the cameras on? Dang it.
Yeah, the cameras are on. Yeah, they are. Again, there's a runner at second base. So, again, the scenario is runner at second base. This is a winner-save situation. What kind of call was that? He went like this and went outside.
Nah,
like
there's a B right there.
Oh, was there a
right
B? He was waving off the B.
Waving it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Just telling the B to get out of here.
Pitch low for a ball.
Catcher's huge in this situation. Trying to keep the guy off third, give your defense a chance if there is a base hit.
That ball's pounded up the middle's got eyes, and it's a base hit. Runner is, here's the play at the plate. It's going to be close. They tag him, they got him. Here's the throw to second. Double play. One of the most unorthodox double plays you'll ever see. Base hit turns into a double play to throw it home. Gets the tag, and a good heads up by the catcher,
Yep.
JD.
Catchers are huge in these types of situations. Just staying calm, understanding the situations. Had the opportunity to make a nice tag there, but he kept his head up, saw the runner moving, gunned him down there.
I hate to belabor a point, but I don't like to pick out certain young men, but obviously Warren Q. Bell has got a good personality too.
Yeah.
Because he's smiling out there having a good conversation with my partner Doug. You can see, good kid.
Yeah. That's why I want the cameras off.
We can't shut him down.
No, he's going to be a great prospect moving forward.
That caught the catcher.
Both of these guys. Quinones looks like he's got some athleticism behind the dish, a lot of flexibility, which is huge. And they said Bell is doing it at the dish. He's doing it on the mound as well. So he's going to have options in a few years on where he wants to go. So.
Yeah, Quinones on that last play, again, we said it earlier, just great heads up. Made the tag and did not hesitate.
Yep.
Did not take the out, was ready to go to second.
Nope. Looks like he's doing all right. Anybody that's a backstop understands there could be some nicks and some bruises. So looks like he's good. He's got the general right next to him. So
yeah, look at him.
He better listen.
He's peacocking for the camera.
He knew what was going on. Yeah, he knew what was going on.
He's loving this right now.
Oh.
Check swing foul.
Yeah, we were down in Tyler, Texas for the World Series. I was still on the bench there. I was bench coach and foul ball, and all I had to do was flick it back. But I walked it all the way out to the catcher. My brother knew exactly what I was doing, so he texted and said, "You're just trying to get on camera." I was like, "Absolutely."
There's a ball lifted to center field. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, no, it got over his head. Here comes the throw to second. It's going to be close. And the umpire calls him out. What a strike thrown there by, I think that's Trevor Kelly. I think that was Kelly.
That is Kelly. Yep.
Yeah, it is. Trevor Kelly throws a strike and gets him at second, and that'll end this half. Look at her pumped up. Yep. All right, we'll go to a break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. This is the final half frame. Once again, we are in the scenario with its win with a walk-off or save, correct?
Yes.
All right. Runner should be at second base, and there is a runner at second. Pitcher on the mound is Cameron Criswell. The first batter he will face is David Ryden. 3 outs, 5 batter max. It's either winning the walk-off or get the save. And Ryden drops a beautiful bunt down the first base side. They get him at first, but he gets his job done. As Kyler On moves up to third base.
So I'm going to sound like a baseball geek here, but just a nice job, just getting the play, getting the out. Obviously we're in a situation where you got runners in scoring position, and he bunts it, and you kind of just naturally want to say, oh, the game's over. But they finish the play, gives himself a chance here.
Outfield playing pretty shallow with only 1 out, as I'm looking to left field. With Angel Diaza at the plate. He's got Iapo Taco power. He's going to be running forever. Oh. He pops that one up. Could be playable. Oh, it pops out. Oh, my goodness. Man, what an effort there. Right. Is that Jay Jimenez? No, actually, it's not Jay Jimenez. That would be... That's Marco D.G. Leonardo.
That's the big one.
Yep. But good effort nonetheless. So Diaz has new life. Opportunity maybe to knock in the winning run on a walk-off. Technically the winning run, but
got to
not
take
really.
advantage of this.
Yep.
This is second life here.
Looking for something with only 1 out to get in the air, maybe to get the walk-off win and the sack fly.
Alan, I don't remember that. I had a negative flashback there with that pop fly here against Gloucester, where our catcher and third baseman collided.
Yeah.
I was just making sure nobody was going too aggressive after it. So somehow both guys
not a good flashback.
Came back within like 2 weeks. So
that was tough.
We can.
That ball's lifted to the third base side and out of play.
We can laugh about it now. Both guys are good, and they're back. Going to be big parts of our season this year.
Shouldn't be looking for baseballs. There's only like 2 boxes of baseballs. We should be fine.
The general is still locked in on a JUCO budget. He didn't want to open up the next box, which I totally understand. He's doing the right thing. Look, see, he doesn't want to give the ball.
He doesn't want to give it up.
He's doing the right thing.
He's like, look, there's one right there. Now use that one.
Yeah, we got to make this last till the spring. So, good. It's a good.
I guess we're donating these to Cumberland after we're done here.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. I was actually tracking where these balls are going. I was going to wait till you guys leave.
Shoot. I saw you making markings on a map on the outside of the park here.
Yes.
I could see any foul balls.
I'm not telling you where they go.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I'm not even reacting as to where they're going, just so nobody follows my head. But when you guys pack up and go, I'm coming back here and picking those balls up.
All right, the Otsa draws a walk, so now runners at first and third. And they put Diaz on 2. So I guess we're going to load the bases. Changing the scenario a little bit. So I'm sure the pitcher did not decide to walk him, or the coach. So again, we got bases loaded. Opportunity for force out at home. A possible double play ball.
Looks like they're playing for the double play. They're looking to end the game here.
That first pitch is over for a strike call.
Huge. Kelly just has to stay calm, but when you're down 0-1, you kind of grip the bat a little tighter. There we go. Oh,
that ball's hit the short. And he bobbles it, and the run will score. Here comes the second, but it's immaterial. As the walk-off ends right there. We will go to a break as this one's in the books. We'll be ready for game number 2 here on BFA Sports. You're watching the College DreamStream Fall Invitational here on BFA Sports.